I am the king of the dissident right. I am the undisputed, undeniable leader of the dissident right.
Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain.
And if they had had enough sense to open a book and study history, they wouldn't be going out here and voting these Democrat tickets because the Klan was founded by Democrats.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
He was so cool.
He what?
He looked so cool.
Cool.
While Nic Fuentes is flexing with over 1.1 million followers on X and making big splashes on late appearances like Tucker Carlson's podcast, which kicked up hella debate in conservative groups, you gotta ask yourself, if this is hype, really that deep, or just echoes of loud far-right people online? Critics say on the internet he keeps a crowd, but when it's time to pull up, things look a little different. No big win endorsing candidates, no packed out speaking tours. Whispers say his numbers might just be bots. Some young people at conservative schools talk him up as rising. Others brush him off as an overhyped clown or a geeky nut job. They also say his vibe is hella niche. Maybe he just blew up because the media is focused on him right now. And this got me thinking, is Fuentes for real shifting American politics? Or is he just a side character, hella noisy, and not really making a mark? I think we should look into the method of madness of Nic Fuentes, a useful idiot or the country zeitgeist.
I am the king of Rumble. Today I defeated InfoWars, I defeated Bannon's War Room, I defeated Newsmax, and I was number 4 or 5 throughout the entire night, and now I'm number 1! I found the crown of Rumble lying in the gutter after the debate ended, and I picked it up with the tip of my selfie stick.
Over the last 4 years, Nic Fuentes locked in his spot as a big-time player in the far-right American politics.
You own him.
Going from some edge-of-the-scene agitator to somebody who, whether I like it or not, can affect the mainstream talking points. He leads the America First PAC, and this shows that he's pushing the radicalized parts of the Republican Party by throwing events that pull in politicians like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Paul Gosar. Fuentes bridges the extreme ideals with real-deal electoral moves, dropping views on immigration, race, and nationalism that hit home with a bunch of frustrated young. This time also had him growing his online gaming platform through live streaming on spots like Rumble, keeping his crowd locked in even after he got kicked off major platforms for breaking hate speech rules. The gaming industry is notorious for racism. If you ever played Call of Duty, you definitely know. Fuentes does have a few big name events, unfortunately, like the 2022 Mar-a-Lago dinner. This shows that he can creep into elite circles to push his bullshit, anti-Semitism, and racism. These appearances pulled heat from both sides, highlighting the beef between free speech heads and the folks worried about extremism becoming normal. This guy even shouted out Russia and the Ukraine invasion and made digs at US foreign policy. He's tapping into an anti-system vibe that pulls the incel archetypes. In the 2023 drama with Ali Alexander, allegations where Fuentes said he ain't even involved but still got caught in the smoke. Personal but shady vibe, dragging him and his crew even further down and pushing middle ground supporters away. He's basically been running amok for the last 3 years. He got kicked out of every room, but somehow, some way, somebody left the back door open.
You are now tuned in to Method Madness.
I think they're both really sick and need to pull back from this. And you do see it a lot online where everybody on, your X feed is talking about the Jews. How is that good? It's not good for the Jews. It's not good for anybody else. It's all kind of a species of mental illness, and because it doesn't reflect reality. Because it doesn't reflect reality. They feed off each other. They're symbiotic, you know, and one kind of helps create the other and needs the other. It's very bad. It's sick, and it's bad, again, bad for people who engage in it and bad for this country. So I hope we can get off that topic.
Fuentes bounced back in 2024 with his X account getting reinstated under Elon Musk's free speech rule. He racked up over 1 million followers quick and kicked off his campaign, Groyper's War 2, to talk shit to the mid-ground Trump supporters on race and immigration. Legal headaches include his November 2024 battery bust in Dodge, and also what looked like a alleged assassination attempt in December, adding hella drama to his image, painting him as both a mark and a liar. Somehow, he keeps showing up. That's what makes me feel like it's propped up. But let's take this at face value. At this point, Fuentes is being slick as hell about using media shine to slide far-right vibes into the mainstream. All in all, Fuentes' path shows the wild twist of today's political extremists in the digital world, where getting deplatformed can flip and boost your shine through side channels and big endorsements. While his pull with the real far-right support is so-called building a movement that challenges the GOP norms, it also sparks questions about where we draw the line on what democracy actually means. Critics from the groups like the ADL see him as a risky pusher of white supremacy, but his knack for calling out establishment folks for the right draws in the fed up with the norm conservatives. This split makes Fuentes a divider, nevertheless, and it highlights his long game effect that rides the platform rules and political shifts in the wind.
You are now tuned in to Method Madness.
Look, I heard a compilation of some of the worst things that Nic Fuentes has said, and it's absolutely outrageous, some of the things he said, just blatantly anti-Semitic, racist, and anti-American, anti-Christian for that matter.
All throughout history, in just about every society, evil people emerge. Ruthlessly greedy, meanlessly mean, or they just wide ideologues. Usually they make up a tiny slice of the whole crowd. But whether they grab power or not depends on social, political, and the financial setup. For example, dark times with totalitarian governments like Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, the Soviet Union, were just a small crew of extreme ideologues and their muscle to snatch up total control using propaganda, straight violence, and riding off the cries of the poor, letting them pull off horrors that impacted millions. But this usually only happened right after a crisis like war. When a country is destroyed, it's easy for them to gain leverage. This is not the case in America. We're not on our knees. I believe it's just chatter. Some people that figured out how to use the algorithm, and they'll wash themselves out sooner or later. This should remind us that while evil might chill in the shadows of any crowd, it's not guaranteed to blow up. It's all about having the structure to squash it flat before it gets out of hand.
You are now tuned in to Method Madness.
Okay. If we pay attention, no matter how scary, evil always loses. I don't know why white supremacists forget that the FBI's got their number. Sometimes I think people like Nic Fuentes are in the FBI and they're actually gathering all the racists in one spot. Looks pretty convenient. To think a VPN could save you is crazy. No matter if you have your face on your X account, they'll find you. Not to mention the FBI said their number one threat to national security is white supremacy. Nevertheless, I'm pretty sure that this is a meaningless movement and they just talk real loud.